Hey guys, it's GriffinOni here, and welcome back to Mario Luigi Brothership. Last time, we went around the world, completing some islands, as well as a myriad of side quests, getting ourselves properly leveled up and optimized for the battles coming on ahead. And this time, we find ourselves with a choice between going to two different islands and accomplishing one of two different things. So, we can either go to one island to take on the Extension Corp, or we can head to a different island to try to find a cure for the glom. And I thought long and hard about this decision in terms of what would be the best thing to do. I think just for the sake of, like, keeping things more effective and also potentially getting more informed about how glom works, I think going after the Extension Corp is going to be our best move. Because the doctor that can potentially make the cure for glom, as far as I'm aware, it's not going anywhere. So I think if we go after the Extension Corp first, it should work out better for us. I just need to figure out which island is which. And then once I do, we'll get a move on. In transit, I have found another reef, and I want to make the special note of this one. Discovered the Mushroom Reef. This is a reference to the Shrooms from Mario Luigi Partners in Time, a very underrated Mario Luigi game. I realize it's not the best out of some of the others, but I like the Shrooms, and I'm glad that they have a little bit of representation here, even if it is just in the form of a reef. So, good on you, game. Thanks for giving the Shrooms one last little hoorah here. At least as far as, you know, remembering that they exist. Alright, so we have a new island here. So that is Scorchine Island. I'm pretty sure that is where we can find the doctor. So I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Looks like I found another reef in transit to where we need to go. So what do we got? Oh God. We found the shower reef. Yay. Is it dispensing water? Found another island. That's Slippenglide Island. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correct, that is where we need to go. Yep, Slippenglide Island's where we need to go. So let's head on out. Oh, good. We're back to inclement weather. Come on. Aw, Luigi, you almost had it, brother.
Okay.
Ah, the delicious ice cream. This looks really, really, really cute. Yuck! It's so cold! What in the world just crash landed? Oh, I thought I saw some weird lumpy stuff crash down over here. Wait, are you guys the weird lumpy stuff? You're connecting islands? There you go, telling jokes again. I've told one joke today. Huh? You're not joking? You're actually serious? No one can reconnect Concordia, can they? Listen, we're on Slippenglide, yeah. Yep, this is indeed Slippenglide Island, a land perpetually covered in snow. No doubt about it. There we go, there's the jokes. Right, can we get out of here? Like, before someone mistakes me for a wad of cold cuts? No one was thinking that. Going by that call we got before, it looks like Idle found the Extension Corp. We better get them quick. You just know they're gonna cause another ruckus. Here, this way. Oh hey, Koopa Troopas, or Paratroopas rather. I saw the Goombas in this area. All right, we better find them quick. You guys go that way. I'll search this way. Yes, sir. Looks like we have some familiar faces on the horizon. So this is Slippenglide Island. So last time when we kind of went to a new island, we saw a combination of hot and cold, and it looks like now we're going to be visiting islands that have, well, just the individual elements here. So that's cool to see. Get it? There were some mighty rumblings when the island separated. It caused an avalanche. Really, that's all it caused? Snow shoveling duty's no joke either, especially with so few people to help. All those folks mumbling and staring at the wall barely turn around and never offer to help. Oh good, another wall. Is this the wall in question? Probably. This island's cold all year round, from sun up to sundown. But isn't that crisp air delicious? Just don't breathe it in too hard. You'll catch a cold. Well, I would hope so. That's how cold do. Anyway, right here's a box with a mushroom inside. It's covered in snow, which means it has a little bit of extra texture, which is very cute. And looks like we have another equipment shop. Let's take a look and see if there's anything new for us. Okay, there are some new stuff here. So first of all, there are the singular boots. There are no special effects right now, but it does give a noticeable boost to our jump power. There's the singular hammer, which does the same thing. It gives a notable boost to our hammer damage. There's also the whittled down hammer, which is even stronger. The fewer enemies there are, the more damage you deal. So already gets a significant boost to our power and has a nice little passive. So I think I may get this at some point. Don't have enough to get to the immediate moment, but I have ways of changing that. There's also the singular wear, which is relatively new, gives a nice boost to our defense. And then there's the repel wear. The more enemies there are, the less damage you take. So nice boost to defense, and also has some nice passive. So I think for the immediate moment, I will get a pair of repel wear. Get those for the bros. Make sure they're nice and optimally equipped with their defensive wear. And after selling some stuff, I'm also going to get myself a whittled down hammer for each of the bros. I don't have enough to get the singular boots right now, but I can at least get the whittled down hammer and get some nice extra damage for the bros. Cost me 4,000 coins, but it is worth it. Looks like there are some sprite bulbs here. Definitely want to grab those, as I believe we may be on the verge of creating a new plug. Yes, we are, but I'll address that once we get a few more. Chilly and alone, this is the best. There is something nice about having a little bit of solitude when you're cold. Wow, it is. There are a lot of infected here. There's a cake maker along this road. I've been there to buy cakes for people myself. Mind you, there's no way of getting there with these flowers all closed up, but who cares? If I buy any cakes from now on, they'll be for me and me only. Well, you definitely need a tubby. That's a big load of ice cream, no doubt. Bet you'd bust a gut eating it all by yourself. Still, no way I'd split it with someone else. Better bust a gut than, sharing. Such a absolute loser. Well, if I'm crying, it's because I'm happy that they don't want to bother me with friendship. That is so weird. That's messed up. Oh, but this poor guy. You folks came from another island, did you? Couldn't you have come a bit sooner? Slippenglide Island's a cold place for sure, but the folks here have warm hearts. Or they used to anyhow. Lately they're as cold as ice, like their hearts froze up or something. Get it? No, but seriously, I feel really bad. Wow, there are a lot of the infected. Like, this is really bad, actually. Prince Chilium, running off with some princess. What a doofus. Why would you ever want to get so attached to someone else? Jeez, aren't you a bundle of joy? Hello, tiny infected child. Mom's constantly nagging me to make some friends. But why do I need friends? Because friends are cool, bro. Doesn't appear to be any thing in here other than a very weird distortion of Mario's model. Anyway, what do you have to say, infected one? Just ignore me. Never. Who are you? Be gone. Hey, we're looking for some suspicious folks in some kind of building. You're the suspicious ones. And I'm the chief, so get lost. You're the island's chief? Chilium's pop by any chance? I have no son, much less a son named Chilium. Off with you. Everyone's infected with glom. We're not gonna get any answers. What are you thinking, Luigi? See something up ahead? Oh, hey, there's one that's uninfected. There may be some hope yet.
But I want to get that box. Don't go too far, Dad.
No, please, let me go. Don't get me with that zappy thing. Oh, so you're the ones who'll take care of those oddballs. I'm sorry about my behavior. I shouldn't be so pig-headed. Oh, come on, that's such a cheap shot. Why do you have to look at me when you say that? Aw, forget it. Tell us more about the zappy thing. I saw it. There was this funny machine. It zapped all my buds. The ones who got zapped started acting all angry and irritable. I got scared, so I just kind of hid myself from all the action. While that weirdo was gone, I went to spy on their hideout. I only saw the outside, but it seems like a top-secret research facility. It's just on the other side of this lake. Thanks, pal. All right, well, looks like we have our assignment properly. Before we move on, I do want to check a couple of areas just to be absolutely certain I'm not missing anything. Get some nice bit of coins there. Wait to say, oh, infected one. Give up. No. I suppose we could have said more rude things. Down here, there's another infected child. Red-eyed little snow rabbit. Looks happy all along. You're the one who brought it to existence. Well, that snow is not doing that hidden block right there any favors. Hello, super syrup jar. The connector flowers not blooming today again. Oh, I hope it stays like that. All tightly closed up, just like my feelings. You guys are so depressing. All right, there isn't anything else for us to do in the village, so we are going to go ahead and move on. Looks like we do need to use the ball form for us to proceed onwards. So let's do that. Oh, that's interesting. So that particular ramp will actually expand slightly. Can we actually? Yeah, we can. We can get through this. We just need to be quick about it. Okay, go down here, hop across. There we go. And we get this block for our troubles, which gives us a 1-up mushroom. Very nice. So now we need to cross here. Oh, that's a problem, actually. Hold up. I think the ball is going to be more optimal here, because if we use the ball form, I'm guessing that instantly breaks it. Okay. Never mind. That's objectively worse. Let's just focus on crossing for now. Pull on these sprite bulbs here, and now we need to get all these sprite bulbs from the very cracked ice. But first I want to go over here and get this 100 coin block. Thank you. Check to see if there isn't anything else over here before we go get those sprite bulbs, ultra candy, thank you. All right, back to business over here. Get this sprite bulb. Hop over here, get this one. That gives us a decent bit of pluggage. Ooh, another minor mole, but we'll have to save that for later because we have another enemy! Well, it's a slightly new enemy. Behold, the return of the spikes. They're back, baby. Oh yeah, I had fiery and kaboom attack on, so that burned our spidey. They're just spikes. I always forget, they're so weird. So these spikes are level 24. They're based on enemies that we have encountered in previous Mario games. They are also, I believe, playable characters in certain Mario side games. Did that burn damage deal 90 damage? Hold up. Okay, so they have this attack where they can launch these kind of spiky columns. We need to pay attention to. Oh, they can go backwards? Hello? Fascinating. So they have another attack where they can release spike balls from their mouths. That's classic spikes. Wow, that's That's so weird. I'm sorry. I'm very thrown off by the immense, the immense impact that the bird damage deals. That's a lot. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that was a good little fight with them. I'm glad to see that we're seeing some old enemies come back. So before we head too far over this way, I want to see if there's anything else we can do in the previous area, because there were some sprite bolts I did not get. But first, looks like we have another minor mole to deal with, so let's deal with this guy real quick. Oh, they're a little faster now. Except for that one, that's actually a little slower. Oh, okay, that's definitely new. The minor mole R's definitely have some new attacks as we see. Their initial attack of coming up to you is a little more unforgiving with the timing, and they also have an attack that will actively punish you if you were to jump on them. So it looks like I gotta be a little careful of how I go about countering these guys for now. Oh, they're very fast, the minor moles. They have improved on their design, it would seem. Well, I was not quite able to figure out how to properly deal with that underground attack from the minor moles. They are definitely giving me some trouble, but more importantly, we got some Slippenglide snow for our troubles. Thank you, Loot Booster. Okay, I want to go around and explore over here. Looks like I cannot go this way. I want to be sure that I get all of our available options explored in this area before we move on. All right, we're gonna move on now. There is a flower that is frozen, so we cannot actually use that properly. There are some hidden blocks right here. That gives us a coin, that gives us an ultra mushroom, and another coin. Oh, there's multiple coins in these. Oh, only 2. All right, back up here, there's another set of platforms I didn't really explore, so I want to be sure I address this. So over here, what do you have to say? They open, they close. That's the way of it. You need to blast through Sipsat while they're closed. Huh? You say you're comfortable with that? Charging through like a runaway snowball? Unless you can bolt through like, wow, you best leave well alone, I'd say. Nope, there's no way I can reasonably get through that right now. It's very long. Okay, seeing as our options are very limited, a lot more so than I thought, I guess we're gonna go ahead and proceed onwards. As there are still some enemies that we need to deal with, including another glom enemy, it would seem. Hello. Okay, so this is a glom ice head. This is pretty similar to the ice heads that we saw on Heat Freeze Island. And it seemed to be just glom based for now. They don't appear to be all that different for the immediate moment. I don't think the glom really makes that much of a difference aside from making them slightly harder to kill, but it's still a nice little variation. They kind of look like Grimers, just because of how the glom kind of makes it look more purple than not. So, yeah, interesting to be sure. All right, with that enemy out of the way, we get some coins and get ourselves another syrup jar and 30 more coins. Very nice. Let's see down here, another enemy. Oh, this is definitely new. This is definitely new. Okay, I was not ready for that attack, or at least not expecting it outright. Okay, they're doing the combo attack where they do individual beams of ice. So it's not just something that can be exchanged between the fire and ice ones. They can combine them one way or the other. Very cool. That enemy just ran away. Not expecting that one, but we'll take it. And with that, the bros have leveled up to level 25 each. Beautiful. So now Mario is sitting comfortably at over 100 power. That's very nice. But we can't discredit my man Luigi here. He is sitting very nice with his high amounts of everything, especially with his defense and HP. He got plus 7 HP. Jesus. That's a lot. Like we are eating well today, boys. Okay, so this, I believe, based on where we are on the map. Yeah, so those sprite bulbs are not going to be available until we plug this island back in. So I'll have to leave that be for now, because we can't do anything about it right now. Hello. God, with those projectiles. All right, moving on. Looks like we are we have our boy Ello here. What do you have to say? I was waiting for you guys. The lab is close. Well, thank you very much, Ello. Good to see that you're still active and on the job. Sign. What do you want to tell me, son? Secret Research Lab of 10. Extension Corp's handsome, insightful, brilliant, humble genius. Oh, come on! It says Secret Research Lab right there! A big sign is not secret. Might as well light up the lab with a spotlight. Man, that really got his goat. Looks a lot like that dorky dude's noggin. Still, it's kind of funny. Maybe he's more of a comedic genius than a lab genius. Hey, knock it off! Are we just gonna leave our boy? Oh my god. Help me! No escape for you. Hey, you were just trying to buy some time until the Stash Brothers showed up. Yeah, that's right. Mario, Luigi, get him! No, this is on you. Smooth save, kid. So yeah, let's go, Plughead. Get grounded or get pounded. What's so funny? Start a tactical retreat. Escape! Hey, come back! Must be so much a Mirabee. What a weirdo. Let's make it a break for the top of the mountain. After him. I've used his voice there. Okay, happy to do that. A couple things. First of all, Luke, I'm fine. Just go get that jerk. I'll guard this spot. What? I ain't scared. I'm flexing my mean mug. Yeah. Are we just not gonna pay any attention to, f***ing Dulles over here? Like, come on. Huh? What? Mario and Luigi? I was here keeping an eye on the lab. The only one who went in was 10. I did a real good job on that, so I rewarded myself with a nap. Oh, you weren't hurt, you were just bored. Okay. What? 10 left the lab? Get him! Me? Give me a break, I just woke up. I'm gonna need a minute. You guys got it covered. God bless you, Dulles. You're always my least favorite out of Idol. Anyway, climb down the cliff for a lighthouse path. Okay, I want to check to see what is up here. There seems to be some coin blocks here. Is there not a one in the middle? Because that would really bug me. All right, well, I'm gonna grab this. I know it's gonna force me to have to go back, but it's worth it because we have a Grampy turnip. I'm Slippenglide Island's Grampy turnip. The wild way you pulled me out was epic. So, what are you up to? You're not ditching your work just to bust old Grampy turnip, are you? Or maybe you're taking a break breakout break to break me out of that dirt? Heh, you really put the break in breakout, don't you? I like saying break. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's important to get some rest after all. Do you want to hear what Grampy Turnip recommends doing on break? Do ya? I'm getting too high. I recommend tidying up. Whether it's your whole desk or even one drawer, tidying's the way to go. I recommend it because it'll make you feel lighter, like your mind itself has been tidied. You better take note of what this Slippenglide Island Grampy Turnip told ya. Now, I've got one more thing to say. What do taking breaks and going on diets have in common? The answer is, you gotta be careful not to do too much of either one. Heard that already? Sorry. All right, well, I can't get back up from there, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, here at the entrance of a 10's lab. I want to break these boxes, see what all is inside. Can we not go inside the lab? Hey, not so fast. Yes not. We can check out the lab facility later. We need to get 10. Let's go. Fine. I don't want to take a look at the lab. There's another hidden block right here. Give yourself another super mushroom. Very useful. Looks like we can't actually get up that way. Huh. That wind is awful. Use R to select the bro ball bros move. Should just be called bros ball. Oh, yeah, I guess a ball doesn't get as much wind resistance, does it? Almost. Oh, looks promising. What's wrong? You can roll better with more force. Think you can make it happen? Alright, so let's do bro ball move again. Hold on X to accelerate, release X to launch. Oh! Oh, that is not much nicer. Amazing! Oh, yeah! I know where I can use that later. Great job, both of you! You learned the Bros move Ball Blitz. So it looks like some of the Bros moves can actually be upgraded in addition to simply being unlocked. Ball Blitz. This Bros move can only be used while you're transformed into a Bro Ball. Charge up power to accelerate quickly. Hold X to charge up. Once you charge up, release X to zoom forward with a burst of energy. Hit enemies while dashing to start a battle with the first strike. Interesting. I'm definitely curious to see how... Whoa. I'm definitely curious to see how that would work in battle. But for now, meet. That's really cool. Plus, it kind of gives us a little more momentum afterwards, which is nice, because I did initially kind of complain that the Bros Ball was a little slow. So I'm glad that they have somewhat corrected this. What do you have to say? Rumor has it that sugared powder falls around these parts, and that extra special snow is a wonderful ingredient for chocolate. Only, I've been searching this area for about a week now with no luck. Okay. Tad random, but I'll take it. That's a Bro Ball, and I know what we need to do here. Go! Okay. Fortunately, it kind of auto-corrected me back to where it needed to be on that ramp, so thank you very much. All right, 10. Your time is up. Gotcha. Yes, I'm impressed that you found my secret lab. But you're wasting your time. Why? Well, let me tell you about my research. It yielded absolutely nothing. God bless. So, complete failure then? Of course. I can't get anything done with Master Zaki at all the Glom power. All I get is whatever my tiny little portion I'm able to beg, borrow, or steal. Sad. But someday I'll be the master. I'll be the shadowy genius pulling the strings. What a wonderful life I shall lead then. Wahaha. One can dream. Enough of you. How do I fix it? You fool. I haven't the foggiest idea. God, 10, you're so incompetent. Zaket is an enigma. I don't even know his true goal. Boss doesn't trust you, huh? Snowlet has been verbally destroying this guy. My God! Like, why do we even need to fight him? Wait! Wait for what? Hey! Look over there! Oh my God, guys. Drat, you were supposed to keep looking. What? Wow, it's a long way down. Can't it fly or something? Yes. Oof. That was scarier than I thought it'd be. Anyway, next time with me, it'll be the end of the Stash Bros. And there he goes. What is that guy's deal? Check out his lab. Didn't he say that his research was a complete failure? Good point. Can't really trust a wackadoo like that. To the lab. Alright, thank you. Game for establishing relative convenience. So, out of the interest, I'm just gonna at least see what's going on inside. Let's see if there's anything here. Yeah, that's what I thought. What do we got? Notes on my amazing research. Spite bulbs have a kind of dark energy. When the energy is amplified and allowed to ripen, glom can be extracted from it. Subjects exposed to glom seem to want to withdraw from most social contact. I don't yet have an explanation for this, but the results of the research are awesome. Well, you really are a true scientist here. Oh, hello. That is a hidden block if I've ever seen it. Slow down bros GX? What? Slow down boots GX. This is an improved boost that we can have. Lowers damage enemy speed by 30%. You know what? I'm gonna give this to Luigi. I think this is gonna kind of help offset his lack of speed compared to Mario's, and I think he could definitely use the help. So I'm gonna give my man the slow down boots DX for now. Then we're gonna head up here. This is definitely something I can break. What's this thing? Can we break it? Nope, can't seem to break it. Anything else? Some sort of experiment. Okay. Can I interact with this? Wow, it's self-portrait. Firstly, I'd be too embarrassed to hang it. God, Snoutlet! Just the one-liners with this guy. I mean, he is like 10. We didn't get to fight 10 today, but he's been destroyed as far as I'm concerned. Enough already. Let's move on. Snoutlet, your patience has been lacking these past few episodes, and I do not appreciate that. What kind of lab is that? It's just a bunch of junk. Well, we did get some nice equipment from it. Oh, hello. Mario, Luigi, how's it going? Hi, Princess Peach. It's me, Luke. I'm taking care of Mario and Luigi. Yes, Luke, you're taking care of us. You and the others are safe and sound, Luke? Wonderful. I see. The research lab was a dead end. Well, thank you for trying. Can you try to make it back to Shape Island now? Do take care. Irene and I are watching over the prince and princess. You guys are gonna link the lighthouse to the island, right? Better be careful. Oh, hello again. Can't see him. Hey, you! You find him yet? Afraid not, boss. Hurry it up! I'm getting hungry. Yes, sir. All right, well, looks like there's someone else here for sure. There's our Grampy Turnip friend. Here's the other area that we were not able to climb earlier. I actually want to do one quick thing before we head to the end of this island, because now that we have our accelerated Bros Ball ability. Yes, I don't like calling it the Bro Ball. I prefer Bros Ball. I want to try that other ramp that we were not able to address earlier. All right. Okay. Got me across there. Now I just need to do the other one. Oh, nice, nice. That feels good. And for our trouble, we get an Ultra Mushroom. Great. All right, let's head on up. Oh, looks like we have, oh, we have some more stuff to do here. So we have another miner mold to deal with. Oh, wait, no, this is different. Oh my god. Guys, the miner mole has been infected with the glom. There we go. Finally, I pulled this off. That is an amazing attack when it's actually successful.
Oh, yeah!
God bless. What? The glom miner moles have a counter? What? Not only I could do that, hypothetically. Well, you learn something new every day. The miner mole never ceases to impress. Okay, well, now we have some glom spikes, it would seem. Okay, over here, there is this segment with some coins I can use the UFO bros to access. Okay, that takes care of all the enemies here. We still cannot make use of this flower at the immediate moment. Can we do anything here? Okay, so we hit that block and that gives us access to this block, which gives us another super syrup jar. Let's head inside this cave here. Ugh, so cold. Let's see. The exit is... Okay, yeah. Over there? Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, I know this episode's running on a little long, but I still want to keep pressing on to the very end because I'm getting a better idea of how long these islands are. And also, I want the videos this week to be a little longer than usual for reasons that'll become apparent later. Interesting. Huh? You made a path out of ice? Just a little bit more.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so we just need to find a way to construct a path out of ice. We can do that. So let's see if we can't do anything with this. Luigi, you be on standby. And Mario will get to work. So let's see. Start here. Get this 10 coin here. Okay, anything else is gonna be too volatile, so we'll jump here. I want to hit this with Mario's hammer. Knocks it down. It's a good thing that we did all that practice before with the previous islands, because now we're actually probably taking advantage of all the mechanics that were introduced to us previously. See, the islands do serve a purpose. Alright, Ultra Nut. Alright, well, I think at this point I do have to go down. See if figure out a way to make these work. Try going down here. See if that accomplishes anything. So we'll go down this way. Okay, I see now. So, knock it this way. Then work my way back over here. And then go over here. If I were to bring it down this way. Okay, so if I were to bring it down this way, that would enable me to knock it into the lake. Okay, there we go.
Victor is made there. Oh, yeah! Let's go!
Is that not enough? Okay, no, that is enough. But now we need to make one more ice block go into the void so we can press on again. So Luigi, get back on standby. Get back on standby, please. And now we go at it once more. Go over here. I want to knock this block down, I assume. Can I hop onto the other blocks from here? Yes, I can. So get this ultra mushroom for my troubles there. Let's see what is down here. Okay, so that lets me get this. It's an HP bangle. Interesting, I'll have to check that out in a minute. Oh, interesting. So now, depending on how we hit the button, it'll affect the relative position of the ice. Okay. I think we're good to press on with the whacking around the ice here. Okay, hold up. I have an idea. Hold up. There's a way. There's a way. I see the path. So I hit it this way. Okay, so I think the trick here is going to be stopping the ice against the wall as it's coming at us. So let's try this, Luigi. Boom! There we go. Yeah! All about precise timing. Let's go, Luigi.
Yahoo!
All right, so now we can properly head out. At least I assume it takes care of everything in here. Super syrup jar. Beautiful. Head on out. And right out here we have a HP block that'll fully restore everything. And we have a save block. That is definitely encouraging. I want to grab this pipe here. If I remember correctly, it probably takes us back to start. Oh yeah, it takes us to the very start of the island. That's very nice of them. So now we have another block here. So Luigi, Mario, Mario, Luigi, Luigi, Mario. Okay, so Luigi, Mario, Mario, Luigi, Luigi, Mario. And that gets us another gold medallion. Now there was one other thing that we picked up inside the dungeon that I want to address before we do anything else. Okay, so the HP bangle gives a slight stat boost to Luigi and restores 5% of your max HP at the end of each of your turns. I think, all things considered, I'm just gonna try on the HP bangle with Mario here. I find often that he's the one getting hit more often than Luigi, and I would like for him to have some way to remedy that, aside from certain badges and plugs that we have. So I'll try the HP bangle for now. But speaking of plugs, we do have some stuff that we can create, so I want to think here. I think for now, I'm going to get myself the Deluxe Auto. This is just generally the better version of the auto abilities that we have seen, and this is going to be generally helpful. But unless there's something that comes up right now, I believe this is the end of it. Oh, there's something here. Ugh, so cold. Suck it up. Someone will come for us, I know it. But aren't we going to be hard to spot? I'll hold up. We could get mistaken for a rock or something. Hey, guys! What? Huh? What's that? Mario and Luigi! The Goombas! There they are! Hey, Mario and Luigi are there too! We're coming to help. Bring the others over too! Oh boy. What are you doing here? Never mind that, just get him! You've met your match. Let's get him! There we go, we do have a proper boss fight. Or a semi-boss fight.
Oh yeah.
First, you'll face the awesome might of the Goomba Battalion. When one of us is KO'd, another one steps up. Know why? Because we're extremely supportive. The only way you'll ever beat us is to somehow KO us all at once. Ha! Like that could happen. Oh. Oh, some of them can jump. Interesting. All right, so here we have our first case of fighting, well, Goombas. Straight up Goombas. Based on what they told us, seems like we have to knock them out all at once if we want to make any progress, so let's get to work. I've gotten very good at the bomb rush ability, so I'm hoping that I can make this work here.
Oh, yeah!
Well, we took care of one. And it looks like their resurrection thing does not happen straight away. So hopefully with the Zapparator, we can take care of the rest of them. All right, not a perfect run of that, but still should deal some decent damage. All right, well, that takes care of all but one of them. God bless. As long as we all don't get knocked out at once, we'll never start coming at you. Time to show off our incredible skills. All right, well. Oh, I see the ones that jump beforehand. Those are the ones that are gonna jump at you. Okay, I see now. I see, I'm getting it now. All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do Hatch Me If You Can, because I feel like that's gonna work out better, just in terms of dealing more consistent damage. Unless I fail miserably. Yay, that one died. God bless. This isn't gonna work. Are you kidding? Come on! I'm in the butt. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh wow, that was a miserable turn. I failed everything. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this will do a little bit more for us. Okay, there we go. That takes care of the Goomba Corps. Anyone else? All right, don't get cocky just because you beat the Goom Battalion. Those guys are chumps. Now you're up against the Koopa Troopa Paratroopa Joint Task Force. Now try to surf on our wave attack. You'll definitely wipe out. All right, well, right here we have two new enemies. Technically, we have Koopa Paratroopas, and then we have Koopa Troopas. Why can't we just call them Paratroopas? That's what they've always been called. Anyway, if we want to deal with them, we're going to have to seriously take advantage of our bros tats once more, and hopefully become substantially less epic failures in life. Because, wow, that one turn was miserable. Krakatoa be with you. And now we're going to do the bomb derby again, and hopefully that will work. I love the animation of the missiles flying at them all. It's so good. All right, that was a lot cleaner than the Goomba Corps. Anyone else care to go? Nope. 382? I feel like that warrants a little more than that. Whatever. Do you guys know these goons? I never seen them before. Huh? Bowser's minions, you say? They were funny looking. What's a Bowser's minion anyway? So they're like this Bowser King's dude's army? And they're always getting up to no good and taking over castles and stuff? This Mushroom Kingdom of yours sounds like a real weird place full of weirdos, I guess. Snoutlet, destroyer of everyone today. And now we get a whole legion of sketchy characters from your world over in our world. Yeah, I read you. You'd rather not bump into them again. I'm curious about these Bowser Minion goofballs, but we gotta get into the lighthouse. Hey, where'd everyone go? It's your boy. He's back. Ah, where are you? I just want to round up the minions and get a thumbs up from Dad. No fair. I'm hungry. Guess I better get back to the castle. Wait, so the castle's here?
Ahem. Luigi? Let's go.
Luigi, verbalize for God's sake. Anyway, we have some more Sprite Bowls we can get on our way up to the tippity top of the island, so we're gonna grab these.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't quite have enough to make another plug, but that's okay. We have a bigger plug to deal with anyway.
Okay.
Let us celebrate our triumph by floating outwards, away from this horribly cold, inclement weather, and back to tropical paradise. This is going to destroy their environment.
Oh, yeah.
You connected Slippenglide Island. You have even more islands connected to the family. We ought to find out how Chilliam's doing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll check in on our boy Chilliam before we end things off here. Because I don't want to leave you guys hanging too badly, even though I haven't exactly been lacking in content today. Welcome back. I got back here to Ship Island a little while back. We know. I was pleased to see you'd found Luke and his friends. I'm glad you're safe. I knew you could bring him back, Mario and Luigi. We can always count on you. Mario, Luigi too. We're all grateful. You dummies, I was worried about you. Sorry, we had our own little adventure. It was dicey for a while there, but hey, it all worked out. We were cold and hungry, but we had fun. Kind of. Oh. Oh, my poor Icy Chilliam. I'll just always be alone. Nothing's changed with the royal couple. What do you know? This does seem to be a mere step in Zocket's larger plan. For now, we need to help the prince and everyone else suffering from Glom. I bet that Dr. Volko on Scorchine Island can fix him up good as new. Well, we'll carry on exploring. Chillian's well-being is in your hands now.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, well, Idle appears to be gone. There appears to be more side quests available. All right, well, with that, I feel like this is a good time to end off the episode. I know this episode was a little long, but again, there's a method to my madness, and everything will make sense in the long run. We went to a new island. We didn't really find out anything new about Glom, unfortunately, because 10 is not trusted at all. But we did level up, fight some new enemies, and we got an upgrade to our Bros Ball ability, which I know exactly where I'm going to use that later. So, next time on Mario Luigi Brothership, we're going to head to Scorchine Island and find the doctor that will help us create a cure for the Glom. Hopefully. We'll see. See you guys then.